we are putting in place a system of ensuring that there is dignified exit of everybody who serve Kenyans in the judiciary. And we hope the rest of the government will follow suit, because days are gone when people serve and then they are chased away as if they are dirty dogs. That is history. We celebrate everybody who has served this judiciary, because the work that we are lining on today has the footprints of even those who retired many, many years ago, what they dreamt, what they kept on doing in the precedents of the cases that we keep on applying and repeating, and we celebrate them every day. In effect, today marks the beginning of a new transformative trajectory for the judiciary, one where the spirit of service becomes the defining feature of our institution as we work to improve our people's justice journeys. Going forward, as judges, judicial officers, and judiciary staff, we are committed to put the people at the center, to put their justice needs at their center, and to respond to their aspirations and their expectations. All the decisions that we make must address their needs. Therefore, as we unveil the Judiciary's 2022-2023 State of the Judiciary and Administration of Justice Report and the Judiciary's 10-year strategic blueprint, Social Transformation Through Access to Justice, 2023 to 2033, we are entering a new era, and I'm happy you have joined us to enter this era together, an era where justice is a right for all, not a privilege for a chosen few. In presenting the State of the Judiciary and Administration Report 2022-2023, we are reaffirming our commitment to transparency and accountability. This report narrates our journey, highlighting both our achievements and challenges in the last financial year. In the financial year 2022-2023, our courts saw cases filed, 423,394 new cases were filed. Ladies and gentlemen, 419,262 of them were resolved, which means 99% case clearance rate. You need to appreciate the judiciary for that. This rate of case clearance marks a 5% improvement from the previous year. Additionally, the judiciary reduced its case backlog, case pending for a year, by 18% from 336,119 to 276,678 cases. That is something also to acknowledge, especially for the judges who are present here, because they work their fingers to the bone trying to meet the deadlines and reduce backlog. I am internally so grateful to the judges, judicial officers, our tribunals, our magistrates, our caddies, for your handwork. Thank you very much.
There are fundamental questions. When should a minister step out of office? When there's a change of government? Does he do any handing over formally? Or does he just disappear with the files and records? What about the PSs? The principal secretaries? There's a very serious gap there, and a lot of things happen. And you will recollect that in the transition that we went through, the President of Kenya had been sworn in on September 13th, after the judicial process. But Gazette notices were still coming out, appointing people to various positions after the new president has been sworn in, and Gazette notices are being churned out or doled out of people getting appointments under previous hand. We reached a stage where we also experienced a situation where I'm a layman, but I'm made to believe that if the chairman of the Electoral Commission has gazetted who is the winner, or has actually signed off so that for gazettement the results of who has won an election, it should be gazetted. But we had a situation where the government printer was actually dilly-dallying to gazette the results, and when we found out where he was holed, he said he was still waiting for instructions. From who? Now, I'm bringing this out just to say that we still have some challenges, and with the legal minds here, let us continue to make Kenya better. Let us continue to elevate and escalate our own rules and regulations so that we can become indeed that country, that beacon that we would all want to be proud of now and for the future, for the young man Otieno there and his colleagues wherever they are. So it is now my privilege to be part of the launch of the social transformation through access to justice, Blueprint 2023 to 2033, and the presentation of the annual state of the Judiciary and Administration of Justice report for the financial year 2022-2023. God bless Kenya. God bless the judiciary. Asanteni sana. For the judiciary to further enhance its services to uphold justice, there will be need as a priority to look at the following. 1, for timely resolution of cases, streamlining court processes, reducing case backlogs, and ensuring efficient administration of justice, removing cobwebs that hinder transparency and accountability in judicial proceedings, rapid integration of technology in processes to improve court operations, as we have seen through the e-filing and virtual hearing, and 4th, for training and capacity building for all judicial officers. This will mean the judiciary progressing to buy in the whole of government delivery as one approach. That requires intensive collaboration between state institutions, such as strengthening collaboration with security and law enforcement agencies. Ladies and gentlemen, on the other hand, allow me to commend the judiciary. You cannot take away the judiciary's admirable efforts in establishing high courts in 45 counties, utilization of technology in case filing, thus granting ease of access to justice to many Kenyans, establishment of specialized courts such as the Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Court and the Small Claims Courts. Indeed, let me reiterate that the executive will not relent on its commitment to support the judiciary in carrying out its constitutional mandate of upholding the rule of law and protecting the rights of the Kenyan people. Insistence on transparency and accountability as core values has emboldened us to strive for provision of public services that are accessible, cost-efficient, and responsive to the needs of all. I am saying that the Constitution has guided us towards inclusivity. That is why we keep reminding ourselves that in whatever we do, no one should be left behind. The emphasis on should not is because that is the conditionality the Constitution demands of us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is in this context that I commend the judiciary for the manner in which it has discharged its mandate and exercised the sovereign power which the people of Kenya have delegated to it. The launch of the Sojo report is evidence that the judiciary in Kenya is justly committed to serving and to being accountable to Kenyans. I have keenly scanned the social transformation through access to justice blueprint, vision of the judiciary. I have noted the embedded 5 guiding principles of accessibility and efficiency, transparency and accountability, inclusiveness and shared leadership, cooperative dialogue, and social justice. Interestingly, each principle has an outcome that positions the judiciary in focusing on transforming society by ensuring that all citizens, irrespective of status or geographical location, have access to judicial services. This is how it should be, seen and heard, because as the adage goes, justice must not only be done, it must be seen to have been done.